Hey guys, it's me, Mona Highline. Welcome back to Coffee Chats with Mona. And today, this is the show I've been waiting on. I'm so excited. You're going to be tickled to hear from these ladies. I'm sitting here today with Marty Graham and Luisa Mitchell. And these women are the ones who cook the meals, serve the food. It's dynamic what all they do. Marty's actually the kitchen director. Is that your title?
Yeah.
How you think I would know that? And you're the kitchen assistant.
Yes.
And so they order the food. They work with other agencies. They have taken a lot of steps to get here. And now you're averaging, and the reason we're talking with them is because in our day shelter program, we actually serve hot lunch, home cooked meals every day, Tuesday through Friday at noon. And these are the ladies who do the magic in the kitchen. And they be throwing down. Welcome.
And we love it.
Yeah, thank you.
And thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you, yes.
So she said, thank you for having us like their guests. They on payroll. So they do get paid, I'll tell you that. So not just being able to come in and prepare the meals, because you never know how many you're going to have. You know, I've heard you say, because I know you count every day, we need those numbers and all of that, but you've gotten up to like 60 a day, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so how do you know?
We don't.
We don't.
Until they're here.
Yeah, and so I do want to give credit where credit is due. I know that you girls are certified and food handlers, but you also just got your Safe Serve certificate, which was dynamic. And so I know public health comes in. You guys are aligned with them and certified and got all of your certificates and all of those great things. And that is dynamic. And I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, because there's more work that goes on behind just cooking than people know about. And so, I mean, there's regulation of the refrigerators and temperatures of the dishwasher and all the rules and regulation that come not only with public health, but also with your Safe Serve.
Yes.
Right? And you said you learned a lot. Yes. Yeah, that's cool. So let me ask you, what is the high point of what you do? What is the part that brings you joy?
Well, for me, is that not only just serving food, is to listen to the residents' stories.
Yes.
And sometimes it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And we have to take a break and go outside, you know.
Yes.
But just to see the joy, you know, in them and see the change.
Yes.
And that's what I love about this place, because they work through the root of it, what's going on with them. And then when they leave and come back, we don't even recognize them. It's just like a new person.
Wow. Wow. But what you do is a part of that, right? That home cooked meal. I mean, I've seen y'all throw down from beans and cornbread to Cornish hens, you know. You know, you have Taco Tuesday, which is my favorite. And our participants, our guests that come in here, they love
they love it. They say it's
and the sweet tea.
And
yes,
the sweet
and the
tea.
sweet tea.
They love the sweet tea. That is awesome. What's the highlight for you, Luisa?
Well, the highlight for me is just being here, period. You know, and it's very rewarding. I enjoyed having Marty in the kitchen with us, and
we just have a blast.
we just have and we just sing songs and just chop. And,
oh yeah, y'all always in here got the music going and cooking and doing your thing. So how would you say, Joseph Center, working here, doing your part, what you do, the whole dietary part of it, has it changed your lives in any way?
Absolutely. Yes.
How?
It has.
You know, it helps you to recognize the special foods that, you know, they need or they can have, or what they can have, like that. And it becomes a part of you. You watch yourself or what you're eating, you know.
Because of dietary needs and diabetes and low sodium, and you guys try to accommodate.
And allergies.
Allergies is huge. And so you guys really
We focus on that.
Yeah, but you don't just feed the guests; you feed the staff too.
Yes.
You know, you feed all of us too, which is it's hilarious because we're
Yes.
all lined up just like everybody else. You know what I played out. Yeah, you know, and we love that, and it's so encouraging, and there's such a feeling of joy. And one of my favorite things when I come in here during lunchtime is the littles. Seeing the little sugar babies just getting down. I mean, little jaws just getting in and eating. And I remember we had a little girl that came in and we had her in a high chair. Mom put down plate. Oh, by the way, this is my mom, like for real, my mother. But everybody calls her mama, so everybody calls her that. So you got a lot of kids, right?
Yes.
And so, but I remember her coming in and her parents put her down in the thing. And Mom puts the food in front of her, and it was the cutest thing I ever seen. And that was before, you know, people were going viral on TikTok and all that good stuff. And she said, and I said, "Is that good?" And she said, "Yes." And I mean, she was going. And then after lunch was over, she was sitting in the day center by the kitchen door. And I said, "Honey, what are you doing?" And she said, "Are we going to have another supper?" And I just thought that was so cute. You know, you're affecting people with your food.
Yes. And they say that.
Really?
They voice it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Really?
they voices it, yeah. And they say your food blesses us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It changes lives, right?
Yes,
Because we don't know if they're getting a home cooked meal or
Right.
this could be the meal of the day, right? And so we want to make it count. And you guys do a bang job with that. Not only are you cooking, and but you also do the food pantry. And so how does that work?
Well, we do food boxes, and of course we go to the food bank, you know, to get our supplies of what we need, and it just works like a oil machine.
So what's in the food box?
A little bit of
I'm putting them
everything.
on the spot.
A little bit of everything. They have to fill out a paper first.
They fill out a form,
how
and
many
then
families?
sometimes we ask them to come back because we don't want to give them something that they wouldn't use.
Sure, sure.
And that's our
I
goal.
noticed too that you're also culturally sensitive when you're making the food boxes.
Yes.
You have a lot of cultural staples back there as well.
Yeah.
Are they excited when they?
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
Like last week, we had two Mexican ladies, and they were thrilled. They were thrilled that when we were serving lunch, I looked up and I had to take a double check. Yeah, and they go, "Oh my gosh!" Yeah, they came back and had lunch.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow,
They
that
took
is
a
so
food box.
awesome.
Yeah.
And that's another advantage that we have here too, because Miss Luisa is originally from Panama, so your first language is
Yes,
Spanish.
yes.
And so you can't come in here and get away with nothing. I love that. But you've been a big help to us too when we've needed someone to come and interpret it and translate during an intake, or there's been emergencies and you know they're panicking, and you've been just Luisa comes out calm, cool, collected, talks to them, let us know what the need is, and that. So we get the double whammy here, and which is a huge blessing for us. And so I want to thank you for that too. Yes, yes. What's on the menu today?
Oh, we're having pulled pork and making tacos.
Tacos, yes.
Oh, pulled pork taco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Delicious.
We went
So
first.
now it's Taco Thursday, right?
Yeah.
It's not Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Thursday.
Yeah.
So where do you get your inspirations and your ideas for the meals that you serve?
It's just something that's instilled in us, huh? You know, we love what we do, and we'll say, well, what we're going to do tomorrow. And then we just make a plan.
Yeah.
Whatever we have, we make a plan with it. And it worked.
And there's days that sometimes we leave it up to the Father, and He'll bring a meal about done. Yeah. And Marty is like, seriously? I'm like, absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen sometimes you've had volunteers that like to come in and assist you, and but they always have joy when they
Yes.
leave.
Mm-hmm.
Working with you two and everybody. I mean, just you bring so much joy,
Yeah.
and your food is such a blessing. And
Thank
you
you.
know, food is huge in
Yes.
people in all of our lives, right?
Yes.
But there's love in that food.
Yes.
I'll tell y'all. There's
And we were told if you feed it, I was told if you feed the stomach, then they're satisfied,
Yeah.
and then they can maneuver. They can go about their business and enjoy because their tummy is satisfied. Yeah, you feed the
And you
soul.
know, like we start from 12, and at 1 o'clock we're closed.
Yes.
Well, sometimes we hear a little knocking on the back door, and somebody will say, "Did I miss lunch?" And we'll say, "No, come on in. We'll fix
Yes.
you
Yes.
something."
Yeah.
You know, you just can't turn them away
You
and say
can't.
no.
No.
You can't. That was what I always said. You know, we're never gonna turn anybody away from
No.
food.
Right.
And I notice sometimes you'll have snacks out in the day center,
Mhm.
at the coffee station, and they can have snacks and stuff as well.
Yeah.
I think that's incredible. Sometimes it's fruit, sometimes it's
Yes.
whatever you
Yeah.
have, and I think that's nice too because it gives them. I think it makes them feel at home.
Mhm.
Yes.
And I love the way you serve the meals. They're sitting at these tables and getting to know each other,
Yes.
and,
Yeah.
and the fellowship is happening. And walls come down,
Mhm.
and there's a lot of laughter.
Yeah.
And that
Yes.
it's therapeutic.
Yeah, we
Yes.
get to know them, they get to know us,
Yeah.
and it's just one big happy family.
And we were told that it's hilarious in the kitchen.
It is.
Yes, it is hilarious in the kitchen.
So
because-
I'm gonna get a little serious on you for a minute though, but we as an organization, this is a huge part of what we do.
Yes.
What you do and the population that you're serving, and like you said, sometimes it can get heavy because they have a warm plate of food in front of them, and now their story comes out, and it gets a little heavy. What do you do? And I ask everybody this,
Yes.
how do you decompress? How do you stay balanced?
I guess the Lord,
Yes.
you know, that's the only thing I can think of.
So there's been some hardships, like financially, and it's not just affecting us. I think it's affecting a lot of the nonprofits, and I know we have families who work who are struggling, and so being able to offer those food boxes and things of such, but we've had to alter it ourselves because of funding and those things. So due to financial cuts in different areas right now, not just with Joseph Center, but across the board, we've been very limited to how many food boxes we can give out. And so now we're giving boxes only to those who are in
House.
services with us currently. But we do have resource guides where you can get other food boxes if you are in need. If you are one of our current clients and you are getting case management and services through us, you can get a food box. If you are not, we can give you the resources in other areas where you can reach out. We hope for that to change soon because we understand the need. So anything you want to add to that, or did I cover that pretty good?
You did.
Okay. She said you did it. You did it. So anything else you girls would like to say or let everybody know?
With me, as being your mother, I'm very proud of you. And it's an honor to be a servant to the Joseph Center.
Wow. Thank you, Mom. See, she flipped it on me. I wanted to make her cry. She got me. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you too.
Thank you.
And I appreciate everything you do and the joy that you bring to the Joseph Center. Your part is huge, what you do. And I know it brings comfort and joy. And,
Yes.
you know, in a weird way, I know it sounds weird, you're thinking, how can food bring hope? But it does, right? And a hot meal made with love, getting to know them, because you're just not like a soup line no offense to any soup line, that's not what I mean, but
Yes.
it's not like you're just standing there going, next,
Mm-hmm.
next.
No.
You know them and you talk to them.
They come back for second.
Yeah.
Sometimes third. Yeah. You saw this guy came back and ate 3 times.
Wow.
Yes. And then when you were finished, he started putting his dishes down. We said, had enough? He said, yeah, now I did. Yeah. You just love it. Yeah. It's very rewarding. It's very,
And especially when you do something you love,
yes.
you know,
So joyful.
you can't help but succeed.
What I admire about you two the most, I know that you're both widowed, and this is giving you, it's filling
Filling that space.
that space with purpose.
Yes.
Yes.
Filling
Yes,
that space with
exactly.
purpose. And this is the first time I have not seen y'all dressed identical. And I know y'all are always, for the most part, dressed t-shirts, matching colors, down to the shoes. These girls are a trip, and they love to shop. Just so that you know, these women love to shop.
Shopaholic.
But we love it. We look forward to seeing what y'all gonna look like today, you know. But I do want to deeply share my gratitude on behalf of myself, the board, the staff, everyone involved, how much we appreciate what you do. And we do realize how hard you work, and staying on top of your licensing, staying on top of everything. You
Yes.
know, it's more than
Just serving food.
serving food.
Yeah.
There's so much to it, but you ladies do it with class.
Yes.
You do it with style, and you do it with a lot of love, and it's real.
And grace.
And grace. Yes, yes. There are only 40. Can you believe that? I'm kidding. Thank you so much for tuning in to us for Coffee Chat with Mona and with Luisa and
Hey.
Marty and our kitchen, I don't know what to call them. The kitchen queens is who they are. These are the kitchen queens, and they take good care of not only our participants and our guests, but they also take very good care of us, all of the staff, and we love y'all dearly.
We love you all.
If you would like to donate, in-kind donations, monetary donations, please go to our website at josephcentergj.com. Click on the donate button. We would love to receive your donations, in-kind donations. It doesn't matter. It's people like you who help us to continue to do the work that we're doing every day,
Exactly.
serving over 800 to 1,000 people a year. And we deeply appreciate what you've done to help us continue this great work. Also, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe so you can watch more videos and interviews on Coffee Chat with Mona Highline here at the Joseph Center. God bless.